What's going on, traders? We're back with another weekly forecast. In this video, we're just going to be going over my new way of looking at the markets using fundamental analysis with supply and demand zones. And I just want to give a quick shout out to you guys for over 200 subscribers. Really appreciate that. And maybe I'm growing so much now that I got one guy going and liking or disliking almost every video I post lately. I guess that's what comes with getting over 200 subscribers. So gaining a little popularity here. All good. Just wanted to say thanks for the likes and the dislikes. I appreciate it. It all helps with the algorithm. So just want to say I appreciate all you guys and the haters and the likers and everything. So yeah, let's get right into it. So where's the chart here? Okay, the chart. So this is my watch list now. I don't know if you guys went and watched this video I posted, fundamental analysis with supply and demand. I did make one error. I didn't even notice till I was looking again last night. I had Switzerland's interest rate at plus 0.75%, but I didn't see the negative symbol, so it is negative 0.75%. So a little mistake. So it changed the ranks just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but I just wanted to keep that in mind. So the new thing I've been doing is I'm looking at the strong currencies and the weak currencies. I am then going to my watch list and marking them out. Green is for I'm looking to buy, and red obviously is I'm looking to go for shorts. And any of these, besides gold and silver, any of these I'm trying to stay away from them. I can still go over them for you guys. I don't have a problem with that. And I don't have too much time today, guys, so I don't think I'll be able to do a timestamp on this video. I apologize for that. But yeah, so essentially what I'm doing now is I'm going to my spreadsheet. Here, I'll just get rid of this for now. I'm going to my spreadsheet. I'm identifying the strong and the weak currencies, looking at which pairs I want to look for buy and sells with, and then I color code them. Makes it super easy. I look at the color. I'm like, oh, I'm looking to go long, right? So yeah, we'll get started right now. We'll start with Aussie US dollar. It's clearly been on a very nice uptrend. The Aussie's been on a tear since mid March. March 19th hit the bottom, hit the low March 20th. So we've been on a tear. I mean, I don't know if I think we're due for a pullback, just because everything in life's got to exhale and eventually, right? But I identified this 4-hour level. It's not amazing, but let me see. Did it take out anything? Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of it. If I were to go long in this 4-hour area, I would have to definitely look for a 15-minute confirmation. I wouldn't really feel comfortable taking this full 4-hour zone because of this wick and the fact that it didn't really take out much up here. And if you look at the daily, that's a pretty nice red candle. I could see a continuation down maybe to this zone right here. I'm not really a huge fan of that either. It just kind of looks like a pivot, but I don't mind this area. It's kind of big because you can kind of draw. You can almost draw two levels right here. That. So there are some nice buying opportunities down below. And then if you look, you got the 70 cents. Pretty, it's a big number, right? So that's a possibility. Yeah, I don't mind this area. I'm probably going to be, this is not a financial advice, but I'm probably going to be looking for confirmation in this area. And then I think my new technique that I'm going to be trying, strategy, is like if price does come down into this area, I might split up a position. I might take one here, one there, and one there, and see what happens. So that's Aussie US dollar. And the reason I'm looking to go long, I'm not looking to short, is because the Aussie is number 1 on the list, and the US is number 6. Australia's GDP year over year is still positive. It's the only currency that is positive, but their quarter over quarter is negative 0.3%. So I mean, I'm sure It's probably only going to get worse. I don't really know. We will just have to see. But for now, I'm only looking to go long. Euro USD, honestly, this is one I might be staying away from because I'm kind of new into looking to the fundamentals and stuff, but like it's 6 and 5 as far as rank, United States and Euro, 6 and 5. One thing to consider is that Euro's GDP is obviously smaller than the United States. But it's tough. It's a tough call. The Euro area just came out their GDP, I think on Friday or Thursday, and it was a pretty big blow. And I don't really know. I don't know nobody really knows, I guess, what's gonna happen, right? But I could see a pullback happening here in the Euro. Just like, I'm not saying that the Euro is gonna be weaker than the United States in general in the long term, but I think since this news came out on Friday, I think we are going to see the Euro start to sell off. That's just my own opinion. We will see. As far as zones go, you have this rally-based rally there that I don't mind. Got the 250% candles in there. You kind of got that zone there too. I don't like that. The only reason I don't mind that is because there's this pretty nice 4-hour level right there. Let me just make that black. Where is it at? So I don't mind that 4-hour level. Maybe it's good scalping setup. I don't see any 15-minute confirmation yet. We'll have to wait to see. If I see a nice 15-minute zone, I might take it for a day trade. But ultimately, I think that the Euro might pull back into this area or maybe in between here and continue rising, because I think that the US dollar is going to be weaker over time. I am long-term bearish on the US dollar. But yeah, that's the Euro. But honestly, I'm probably going to try to stick away from that because they are both weak in my opinion, and it might just go sideways for now. Like I said, I'm new at this fundamental data stuff. So the pound US dollar, it's been on a pretty consistent uptrend here. Got that little 50% candle zone in there. Not a huge fan of it. I would like to see it take this high out, possibly that as well, before I do anything. And as far as the 4-hour goes, you don't really have anything until this zone anyways. But in the pound, what is the pound's rank? Number 3 to 6. So that's something that I probably would trade. I like this area too. Here, if I sync this to all charts, you got a nice 4-hour zone, and this is kind of the strategy that I think I'm going to try to do. I don't know why I can't draw it right there. The strategy I'm going to try to do is, I see this daily zone, I might try to take a trade here, trade down here, split the risk. Say I want to risk $500 on this trade or whatever. I can take a $250 risk here and a $250 risk there, see what happens, right? But yeah, that's the pound. I don't like anything in here. Ultimately, I want to wait for it to come down here. CAD Swiss. We'll look at this first. CAD is 4, Swiss is 2. Not the greatest difference, but I am Canadian, and I definitely am not looking. It's definitely not looking great for Canada right now. That's for sure. So we are on a downtrend, obviously. As far as levels go, I don't mind that. Let me just change that color. I don't know where my tools keep going. Put that down there. So yeah, I don't mind that level. It's obviously not the greatest move away. I'm hoping that maybe we open up tonight around here. Maybe over the week we get a nice pullback up to here. Definitely don't mind looking for shorts in that area. Sync to all charts, because you got a nice level right there. You might be able to use to split up your position, and then another one right there. So I like this area for shorting. I like the idea of shorting the Canadian dollar against the Swiss. So I'm going to be looking for shorting opportunities in this area. Maybe split the risk. CAD yen broke above those highs, but we'll look at the daily first. CAD yen, I don't know if we'll get up here. We could definitely get up there this week for sure. You got this zone right here as well. Let me just change these colors. Yeah, you got these two zones here. Let me just sync this to all charts. And you got this 4-hour level at the extreme. So this might be an example where you don't take this whole one daily level. Maybe you just put your trade here. If you miss it, you miss it, because the real supply is right up here. But you know, there is this 50% candle right here as well, which I've been getting into lately as well, and I noticed they work very well. But yeah, I like this daily level. It broke all these lows, broke this continuation pattern here that was holding up price. If you look, it was holding up. Oh, sorry. This level was holding up price quite a bit. So I like the idea of shorting around this area up here. Euro Aussie 5-1. I like that. Look at the daily. Got a level right here. Sync to all charts. Red. Okay, so you got a level right there. Even kind of got, I wouldn't really call that a level. But yeah, you got this level here. Did I sync this to all charts? Yep. We'll look inside of there on the 4-hour. Kind of got a level at the extreme right here. Whoa. And you know what? I don't mind that. I don't mind this area. Took out this low, took out a lot of shit. So I definitely like that area. You know, we were due for a pullback. I think maybe people are going to start to see, once it gets above this high, they're going to do something like this, right? They're going to be like, oh, look at this uptrend, right? Or whatever they want to draw, however they want to draw it. But it might get slapped short again right here, considering the strength of the Aussie dollar. So we'll have to wait and see. But as for now, I don't mind this area for a shorting opportunity. All right, Euro Yen. I am looking to go long the Japanese yen. But this is one of those things where I looked at the chart, Euro Yen 5 and 2. You would think that the yen would be a little bit stronger in this pair, but it doesn't really seem to be. Let me look for a supply zone to go short at. Just give me a sec, guys. So you have, I like these areas here. Very nice areas. And then you even have a little area right here as well. Let me just sync these. Then we can take a look at the 4-hour. So the euro's obviously been on a uptrend, pretty consistent uptrend. But you know, I bet you we could see it get slapped short here, especially with that euro news that came out, the GDP. As far as the 4-hour goes, like, we got to go back pretty far to find. We'll zoom in here. Yeah, nothing great. You know, I wouldn't mind taking a stab at both of these levels. Maybe look for confirmation in there because the levels are pretty big. We'll see. USD CAD. It's in this demand zone right now, but the USD and the CAD are two I don't know why I have this for short. They're both pretty weak currencies right now, so I honestly might stay away from them. But the Canadian dollar is in this demand zone right now, so be aware of that. There is some more. You're probably gonna see buyers step in down here again too, I imagine, if the zone gets broken. But like I said, I'm bearish the US dollar, so maybe in this area might be a good area to short. US dollar Swiss. Took out these lows here. Okay, so pretty clear downtrend. I really like this area right here. If we can even get back up to there. You also might have some sellers stepping in here. That 50% candle area. And you also have this here as well. But you know what, I'm not even going to draw that. Actually, you know what, I will draw that. I don't mind that. Might take a stab at both of those. This one here, if I were to short in this area, I'd probably want to see a 1 hour confirmation. If we sync this, let me see. It's a 4 hour level right here, but yeah, don't mind that. I just would want to look for a 1 hour confirmation because I'm new to these 50% candle areas. USD, Japanese yen, looking for a short. Ultimately, I really like this area up here. I just don't think we're going to get to there. This, obviously, this was the origin of the move away, but look how much trading is in this area, guys. Like, not a huge fan of that. So I probably would be looking for a confirmation in there only because of how much trading is in that area. Obviously, I could be totally wrong, and it could not matter, but, you know, that's a lot of trading. Not a fan of that, so I will be looking for a confirmation in that area for sure. And you know what? I'm not even gonna go I'm not even gonna do these. If you guys want me to finish all of the pairs, just let me know in the comments and I'll do that next week. I just don't have that much time right now. One thing to consider, this is my own opinion. All the countries are printing money right now. You know, all the popular ones, as far as I know. And you know, usually people will rush to the US dollar or the Japanese yen. It's like a safe haven currency, right? But all the countries are printing money right now. It's kind of tough. It's like which country is really the best? There's a lot of uncertainty right now. Not even to do with I can't say the word because I'll get probably banned from YouTube. But the whole thing that's been going on with the world right now, there's a lot of uncertainty with that, obviously, but also with which country is going to come out on top, which country is going to recover first. And the recovery isn't just what's been going on. It's about all the debt and all the money that they've been printing, right? So that's why I'm very bullish on gold and silver, because, you know, which country are you going to go to? Every country's printing. You know, every country has not a great interest rate for a return if you're, you know, buying those countries' bonds, right? So that's why I'm pretty bullish on gold and silver. I think that's the safe haven there. I mean, maybe I'm a little biased. I do just like gold and silver, but at the end of the day, which currency is the best? It's kind of hard to tell right now, right? Yeah, okay. Australia, Switzerland, Japan, United Kingdom, right? But like Aussie's #1, but their GDP is pretty small, right? So it's like how many people can really invest in Australia like that, right? So a lot of uncertainty right now, and that's why I think we've been seeing this run in gold and silver, and with all the money printing too. That's a huge factor. Anyways, guys, take care. Hope we all have a good trading week, and hopefully this fundamental side of it can help all of us. I honestly can't believe that I wasn't taking it into consideration before. I think that was stupid, but we're all learning, right? So, all right, guys, take care. See you next week.